Hands together. One in.
One in.
Good. And we just relax ourselves a little bit. Take those feet, bring them a little bit wide. Pull your body up through the center and keep lifting your head as if you're being supported from the ceiling. Keep lifting it until you can feel a pulling in your center of your lower back. Slow your breath down, put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and then as you breathe out, let the breath fall down into you and feel your body soften. Now breathe in slowly through your nose. Fill up your belly. Fill up your chest. Breathe out slowly through your nose and feel your breath fall down into your body, and the tension starts to release. Breathing in again, fill up your belly, fill up your chest. And as you breathe out slowly, feel all the tension release out of your body. You have 4 more breaths of your own. Take your time. Think about nothing else, just the breath. Keep it within you. When you've finished your 4th breath, and you can open your eyes, make sure you've got a good posture. Beautiful. Now breathing in, bring your hands up through the center of you. Open your body, press your palms away from you, lift your head and push your feet into the ground. Breathing out, let your hands fall, let your body soften. Breathing in. Lift the center of your head, push your palms away, push your feet into the ground. Breathing out. This is called a standing post. It comes from Gong. So we haven't. That's it. And again. Originated out of Bagua. Breathing out. One more. This is just to open our body a little bit before we start to learn. Breathe out. Bring your hands beside your head. And breathing in, straighten your body. Lift your head. Your palms are facing all the way up to the top. Breathing out. Let it come right down beside your head. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Turn your body. And as you do, your hands just simply work around your body quite naturally. Use the weight of your arms. Keep your spine up straight. Little device you'll see in Buddhist and Taoist temples. It's a little drum with 2 balls attached by a string. And they use them in their hand And the little drum is beaten by these two little balls as they turn. And this is essentially what you're emulating, a looseness and opening of the body. Beautiful. Breathing in, raise your arms. Breathing out, and just allow your body to relax as you do. Bring your feet together and just work your feet just a little bit. All right, so we'll start the 8 pieces of brocade. All right, it'll be a process where we go through it slowly, not expecting you to know each movement quickly. All right, so what we're going to be doing is learning each of the movements as we go. All right, now, first one of these. Now, just to give you some background, the 8 pieces of brocade, or the 8 silken forms, all right, are very, very old. They were found on clay pots between 3,000 and 5,000 years ago. So this is really the fundamental basics of the joining of a physical movement, right, to the body. So remember, we've got a few things happening in Qigong. So remember this, because you'll hear me say some bits as we go along. Number one, the total power of your body is work between 3 energies: your mind, your body, and your will. Now, your will is your soul, if you like. The will is what you are. It's the sum total of your experiences, your learning, your education, right? Your emotions, your ability to be able to operate as yourself. You know, when you pass away, there'll still be a mind there, and there'll still be a body there, but what leaves you is that will, that essence that is you. So remember that those 3, right, strengths are within you. And the whole idea of Qigong is to unify those. All right. Then you have the 3 areas of energy. We have Shen, that involves your emotion, your heart, and your lungs. You have your Dantian, right, which will involve things like your stomach, your kidneys, your spleen, the organs of your body, right? And then we have Jing, which is your vital essence, all right? That really comes into play at puberty. And of course, the last one to arrive and the first one to leave to a certain degree. So that's an energy pattern within your body. Then we have the 5 elements: metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. Each one of those has been used in Chinese medicine since the beginning, and there's even a bit of theory that this particular series of the 8 silken centers of energy, if you like, or the forms, all right, and the 8 pieces of brocade was the beginning of Chinese medicine. So there's a lot to this, so to see what you can pick up on it. Now, pattern-wise, your feet, when you first start, are just comfortably wide. None of these are too hard until you get to the 4th piece of brocade. Then it starts getting a little more choosy, all right? But you'll see that. But when we do this, all right, the 5th piece, the 4th piece is good. Now, a couple of things. For a start, in a few of the breaths, we do breathe in, right, going up, and breathe out as if we're distancing ourselves, which is what we normally do in our yin breathing style. But in a few of the others, right, we'll be breathing into ourselves and breathing out as we expand. So I'll be trying to help you with the breath as we go through. Now, just before we start, I just want you to soften your hands a little bit, soften your body, so that when you're moving, you can feel that you're softening your body, left to right, up and down. Soften those hands as if you're allowing your body to move gently all by itself, all right? Got the general idea? Okay. Now, the very first one of these is called a heaven lift. Now, the heaven lift is, I'll get back so you can actually see my feet a little bit, right? The heaven lift is something that you've seen from us before, but not necessarily done in this pattern, right? So have your feet and separate them. When we separate the feet in the original form, we use the left first. If it needs to go wider, we use the right. So just thought I'd let you know that. So take your feet together, bring your feet out, and then even it to the right-hand side. Beautiful. Now, breathe out. Now, breathing in, just raise your arms for a moment. Breathing out, bring it to your dantian. Now, the feminine is left over right. Have a good posture. Breathe into your palms. Breathe out from your palms to your belly. Breathe into your palms. Breathe out. Now release your hands, bring them through the center. Now breathing in as if you're lifting. Right in front of your forehead, you join those together. You'll push your palms towards the heavens. When you breathe out, soften your body. Bring your attention to the ground, to the earth. Then breathing in, lifting both hands as if you're lifting. Then they cross. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring that back. Breathing in, open your palms. Breathing out, and softly press your breath through your body to the earth. Clear the energy. Breathing in. Breathing out. And relax. How are we going so far? Okay? Everybody follow that one? Give us the thumbs up if you got that. Right, now think in your mind, the first movement is called heaven or heavenly lift. All right? Now, essentially what you're after in this one is the joining of the three energies of Shen, the Dantian, and Jing. All right? So it's to really release your body and allow you to move forward. Everybody okay? Then we move on to second. All right, now the second one is heaven and earth. Now we've done this one before, right? But again, we do it in a yin breath. In this one, we're doing the next three in a yang breath. All right, so that's slightly different. So the feet start at the beginning again. Open the left, open the right, soften the hands. Raise the hands for a moment as you breathe in. Right hand goes up, left hand goes down. You're breathing out at the moment, sorry. Breathing in, soften. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. A softening of the knees as you expand your body in two different directions. Breathing in. Breathing out. Really press your palms to the heavens and the other to the earth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Relax those arms again. Breathing in. Clear the energy as you breathe out. Press it right down through your body into the earth. Breathe in. And breathe out. How's everybody going, all right? All right, so that's the second. We call that one heaven and earth. It's been given different names over the years, but heaven and earth sounds good to me. Now, you're after your stomach and your spleen. You can feel it pulling you apart, right? When we do it in the opposite, we're after the lungs, all right? So we're after the stomach and the spleen. We're down here, all right, when we're doing it that way, all right? So now the next one is essentially pulling the bow and firing the arrow. Now this is a little bit different. Hold your fingers for me this way, so that now you're creating an L. Got him? Can you see? One finger up, this one down, fingers there, and L. All right? Try it with this one. Got to try and remember what your fingers are doing while you do it, okay? So no multiple choice questions. You do the best you possibly can with it. All right? Now that's going to become your bow. Now as far as pulling the arrow is concerned, the arrow is all the fingers locking onto the string. Locking onto the string and pulling across. Now we're talking about the original movements, not things that were, right, helped be changed, I guess, over the years, because we're talking 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. You can imagine how much of this has changed. They didn't have videos. They figured these out essentially from clay pots. Now that's how you're going to pull. Now, as far as your stance is concerned, well, that's a big one. All right, so we take this one out, left first, then right. Now, we start this movement by breathing in, close your fist gently, all right? Then breathing out, this one becomes you pull, you breathe in, soften your body. You breathe out, you pull. You breathe in. You breathe out. You breathe in. You breathe out. You breathe in. You can see my stance is dropping as I bring those hands together. You breathe out. You breathe in. You breathe out. You breathe in. You breathe out. Bring your feet in. You breathe in. And then you clear. Breathe out. And relax. How you going? All good? All right, not asleep yet? How's your feet feel? Because normally they go, right, and you can really feel your feet start getting warm. Right? Now, that is open the bow and fire the arrow. Right? Prepare the bow, fire the arrow. You'll see it in sort of a few different names here and there. Now, I've put up here that supports the liver. Now, take your right hand, put it just on your rib line here. All right, right hand. And see where that palm is there? That's your liver. All right? Now, the liver is the most blooded organ in your body. Your heart passes blood through it, but your liver filters it. So this is a very important little organ here. So the idea of the 8 pieces of brocade is if you're feeling something. If you had a bit of a hard night on the terps or on the white wine or something similar, right? Or you're feeling that you can strengthen your liver, perhaps you've got a bit of a history of it, right? A weakness at the liver. That particular movement can be done as many times in repetition. Right, so everybody clear on that? Everybody hear me, by the way? Okay. Right, last one of this is wise owl turns his head. Now here we go, all right? Now wise owl, think about this for a moment or two, right? It has wings and the head of the owl can turn, right? So it is a pretty simple sort of movement, but it's not as simple as it appears, right? For a start, your hands come up to here. Your palms face the ground. You breathe in. Now, as you breathe out, you turn your head, turn your palms, and open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now have a good posture. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And last one. Breathe out. Bring this back again. Breathe in. Clear that energy. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You come together. Could you turn the audio on for a moment or two? On, please. Yeah. Is it on? No, from them. Yeah. Yeah. All good? I can't hear you. They're doing it right now. It's not easy, apparently. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now that's the 5 pieces of brocade, right? Now, sorry, the 4 of the 8 pieces of brocade. Now, what we want to do is run through those again, but we'll do it at the end, right? So I'll try and time it through to do that. But right now, I think your body needs some movement, all right? So we're going to run some movement into your body and get you moving through. Who's done those before? Anybody done the 5 pieces before? Linda, you've done them, haven't you?
I haven't done the last one.
Haven't you done that? Okay.
No.
Oh, there you go. So I thought you were looking at it online and stuff. Did you have a peek at it?
Yeah, I did look at it. It's a video that I've got, and I was looking at the sitting one, and the sitting one's a bit different.
Yeah, it has to be because you're sitting. Yeah, but
yeah.
Okay, all right. So it's been adapted over the years. This one, as far as I'm aware, is the most beautiful version of it. All right, the gentlest. I wasn't around 3,000 to 5,000 years ago, so how accurate it is, I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, it's a beautiful thing within the body. I felt quite a lot of heat coming through my body, so that now we start to move. Everybody good? Let's move forward, all right? So from here, we want to start working your legs a little bit. So open your legs wide, right? Open your arms down, press your knees, and start to work across your body so that your body is turning from the knee right up to your palm. Your head is erect, your tongue's to the roof of the mouth, and you're breathing quite normally. Beautiful. Now we'll bring this down lower. Bring it up higher. Try and get your hands as light as you can So they're working the air. Kneading bread is one of the expressions we use as the action that we're using. Beautiful, that'll load up your legs. Now, allow your hands to fall, breathing in, look at the top hand. Breathing out, turn across your body. Right over to this side, breathing in, turn your body, breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. As you come across, you transfer your weight. Look at that hand. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to the center. Breathe in, push your belly forward. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your feet reasonably wide. Bring your right hand up, flat palm. Breathing in, turn only your head and follow your hand with your head, keeping your shoulder down. Breathing out. This is called pressing air. You're not turning your body in any way, shape or form. Breathing in. It's all about the head, the hand, and the holding of the stance. Breathing out. Watch your shoulders aren't popping up. You should feel as if you're pushing against a buffet of air. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now try and twist if you can, mostly through the waist when you do the next one. Breathing in, twist at the waist. Go to the wall. Breathe out. Don't turn too far. Breathing in. Breathing out. You're really just trying to keep it at the waist as much as you can. Last one. Breathing out. Now the next one of these is to keep your feet nice and planted, center of the chest. Now turn from the ankles to the knees, to the hips, to the shoulders. Breathing in, try and reach to the back. Breathing out. Change hands. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Give you a biscuit if you can reach the wall behind you with your hand. Breathing in. Breathing out. Open your palms. Push your pelvis forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Do quite a few of these. In ancient China, when they rowed a boat, they didn't sit in it facing the wrong way. They stood at the back of the boat, facing the direction they're going in, with two long oars in the water, turning it with their body by pressing it forward. Breathing out. And last one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring that left foot in. Step it forward, all right, and forward to back. I'll just get in foot range, forward to back, as if you're just feeding through your feet. Nice and gentle. Up onto your toes, at the back, up onto your heel at the front. Make sure you keep a light bend in both legs, all right? Right through the whole process, so there's a light bend through. You're feeding your weight, 80% of your body weight across. Now watch your head height, that it's not going up and down too much. That's controlled at the knees. Roll your hands forward. Now one hand will be your timing hand. It comes down your chest, it presses forward. The other hand will be in timing with it. It rolls through your body. You use your pelvis. Use all of your body as you work this. So keep your legs working a little bit. This is rolling hands. There's a lot of stories go with a lot of the Qigong. But the gentle story with this one is that a monk was locked up and knew rolling hands in a very small room where he could hardly even lay down. He kept doing his training every day, and when he came out he was a lot hairier, but he was certainly stronger. So that's how kind of the story goes. All right, pick up your back foot, lead it forward. Now you're doing the same thing. If you need to, find your timing. It's down the center of you. So it's not out here somewhere, it's right here. If you do some Qigong in China, you'll see that they do a very open shoulder form of this. It's based off the monkey. That's not what we're up to. Bring this through the center, soften those wrists. We're really pumping blood up your legs. It's got a lot of compression at the ankle. So this will help you press some venous blood back to your heart. Pick up your front foot, take it back. Pick up your front foot. Walk. Pick up your front, pick up your back. Whoop. Now it's one turn of the hands. Forward, one turn back. One forward. One turn back. Now in Qigong, this is classed as a fairly vigorous exercise. Doesn't seem to be that vigorous, but it is. Breathe normally. It takes some coordinations for your body to work well. When we do some Qigong at dance schools, they love these movements. It allows them to move and time their bodies. Now, once you're at the back, do it one more time. Pick up your front, step forward, pick up the back. Bring them in to go out. Have good posture. Head to the head erect and tongue to the roof of the mouth. Have your body working a nice, strong posture. Couple more. Feet go apart. Breathe in. Breathe out. And when you come out, let the hands drop. Let your head drop. Bring your head between your legs and let your arms hang. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, open your arms. Breathe out, bring it down. Bend your knees. Touch the floor. Straighten your knees. Push your knees forward, push your belly forward, breathe in. Breathe out. touch. Straighten. Belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe out. Bring your feet in for a moment. Again, like a little horse, up and down. Watch my time. How's everybody going? All right? Good. Made you hot?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay, I just double checked my time. Yep, doing fine. All right, now we're just going to run through the set again. We won't do too many each, but just so you can follow it. All right, give you an opportunity to practice it. All right, so here we go. For a start, we start with our feet lightly together. Separate your left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands over the dantian. Breathe into your palms. Breathe out from your palms to your belly. Breathe into your palms. Breathe out from your palms to your belly. As you breathe out, open your hands. Open your feet. Now breathing in, hands joined together. Breathing out. A little bit early on that one. Bring this back to your dantian. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Now slowly lift both arms, breathing in. Breathing out and press in two different directions. Breathe in. Soften your body. Breathe out. Keep a good strong posture. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bring your foot in for a moment. Breathe out. Breathe this into yourself. Allow everything to relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open your left. Open your right. Hands come up to the center. Breathe in. Elbows almost join. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your hands drop for a moment. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Foot goes a little wide, little wide. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, have your palms facing the ground. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. A little bit of strength at the palms. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bring your foot in again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink that energy right through into the earth. Separate your feet. How you feeling? All good?
Yeah, really good.
Oh, that's good. Now back to face. If you're sweating, I'm bringing out some sweat in me. I'm not unhappy about that. All right, so nice and easy. Give your face a nice little rub. Are you enjoying the 4 of the 8 pieces of brocade so far? It's all good?
Great.
All right. Bit different, but remember we're going to use this as part of our process. And by the way, you'll be welcome in almost any Qigong group in the world if you know these accurately. All right, so pretty simple. Now, I just want to relax you. So to do that, we're just going to wash those hands for a moment. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of washing my hands. I think they're going to wear down to bone shortly. I'm not sure. I've got wrinkles on my hands. I can't believe it. All right, so getting old before their time. All right, but rub them together. Now, it's the center of the palm to the center of the eyes. Now, feet a little bit apart, so you've got a bit of breathing space for your energy. Your palms go over your eyes to cut out all available light. Make sure you got your head upright, your elbows facing forward, your knees are lightly bent. Now imagine the earth beneath your feet and the thousands of kilometers of deep, beautiful, renewing energy. Bring it out, down through your body, out through your feet, out through your perineum, and press that breath deep into the earth. Then breathing in fresh energy from the earth up through your body, through your arms, through your palms, right into Shen, right into your top energy. Then breathing out down through your body, pressing all the energy out of your body and deep into the earth for renewal. Then breathing in fresh energy up through your body, through your arms, through your palms, right into Shen. And as you breathe out, try and get rid of all that old energy that might be stuck, angry, confused, fearful, and press it deep into the earth to be renewed. Then breathe in fresh energy up through your body, right into Shen, and breathing out all the energy you don't want, and we're keeping all the energy you do. So press it right into the earth. Now you have 4 more breaths of your own. Take your time. Now when that breath is secured deep into the earth, get your posture back, keep your palms over your eyes. Now with your eyes gently closed, keep your eyes closed, slowly remove your palms, and when you do, you get a beautiful light display. You can see colours coming through your eyelids. Relax your body, keep a good posture, look at that light, and think about what you've learnt today, what you'd like to practice tomorrow, how it'll feel when you can clear your mind and strengthen your body. And after 3 gentle, soft breaths, then you can open your eyes. Well done. Breathe out to your palms, breathe in, breathe out. Think beautiful, cool water down by a stream or by the ocean. Breathing in, bring it over your head. Breathing out, back into your palms. And one more. Give yourself a bit of a slap. Slap your neck. Slap your heels. Don't have to worry about you falling down the steps, at least I hope not anyway. How's everybody? Going good?
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
really good.
So
Thank
do
you.
practice those 4 movements as best you can, because if you don't, you'll forget them. All right? So, so nice and simple. Still got to work on the throat. But anyway, we'll get there. All right, everybody, take it easy.
Thank you.
All right. All right, nice and night time, and relax after all that paperwork today. Pop your feet together, hands together. One arm.
One arm.
Share.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Shibu.